Hello, welcome to Coffee and Sunrise. And today, we will be having our first kwentuhan session, which I called hashtag Kwentos with Junie. A little backstory, my college friends call me Junie, and I don't know why, but it sounded cute. So, why not? And everything feels better with coffee, so grab your coffee for today's session. I have one right here with me, and I hope we will be having a very nice chill talk at this moment. And I'm so excited to share so many stories here in this segment. So, for today's episode, I would love to share to you how much I advocate for self care and mental health. And everything I talk about here in my podcast is all about ourselves. Because at the end of the day, we have to take care of ourselves. And I believe that choosing ourselves is the best decision we'll never regret. And I know that the world may be cruel to us, but let's not be cruel to ourselves because self love matters more. And I hope these are the words I will always live by. So I would love to share to you my journey in a nutshell. The fact that I know how to make myself happy in the first place. Some people intervene in those decisions, and you know that it wasn't the right thing for you, but the society is telling you what's otherwise. We see that this society shapes younger generations to become dependent and exclusive from others. We want a society that embraces our deepest desires of accepting that we are more capable of creating change for the better. Yet, we know that their fragile egos can take it. I learned how to slowly detach myself from the people around me, keeping my actions and experiences exclusive to myself. It's tiring to hear people dictating you and predicting possible outcomes after making your decisions. All those efforts you made to build what you want and what you're passionate at, and at the same time, crushed by the sharpest words, well, it may not be as hurtful as how others will take it. But for me, as long as it degrades what I worked hard for, it's sharper than an axe. I wish I knew how to handle things even before constant pain came. It was too late. Surprisingly, I made myself strong. Strong enough to smile and hide it anyway. I found things that made me happy temporarily. It was a struggle. At those times, the only support I get was from my partner, who gives endless cheers and motivations. He was enough for me to restore myself. But I know that in the middle of my crisis, I had to do the same thing for him. Knowing I wasn't full of strength and spirit yet, but he made me feel that I am in control of myself. And whenever I need emotional guidance and a shoulder to cry on, he is in every way comforting. As soon as I restored myself, I knew I needed to expand my capabilities, my field of expertise, and social circle. The only thing I don't even expect to achieve as soon as this was the one I gained first among the three. It wasn't easy to seek for support from others outside my comfort zone. But after all these years, I found a social circle that I never knew I would fit in. It was a blessing anyone could ever ask for. I wasn't expecting that. I would be able to minimally adjust in a short amount of time, comfortably occupying a safe space, but with great company. To be honest, this is a big risk for me. But then, what's not a risk for me? This social circle gave me hundreds of opportunities that will allow me to build myself to become the person I desperately want to be. I won't lie, but yes, struggles come and go. But you should always have time to assess and give yourself reasons why you want to pursue the things you want, despite the world and its brutal, unkind, harsh approach to humanity. I took risk by not knowing what is ahead of me. I just did. It's my way of telling myself that I care about you and you deserve opportunities that allow you to grow and be better. Fortunately, these challenges keep me sane. As an introvert, my life is not all about peacefully isolating myself, but it is also about finding ways to nourish yourself despite exhausting times. All we have to do is to take risks, anticipate what is ahead of us, isolate to think clearly and assess the situation, and restore our energy back when rock bottom hits us again. As long as we focus more on ourselves rather than wasting our time listening to blabs from others. This is my way of giving myself self care and self love. Because of that, in all of these arising issues, I want you to learn that no one is fully responsible of what revolves around your life. You know what makes you happy, and no one has the right to stop you from it. Second, if you have to cut out toxic familial relationships, friendships, romantic relationships, do it immediately. Letting them stay is deadly, like harmful to what is ahead of you. Third, having a wide social circle when you're an introvert is not that bad, but you always have to believe that nothing wrong will happen. Fourth, as much as we want to heal on our own, a little guidance and company along the healing journey won't harm. We need them too, but not most of the time. And lastly, choosing yourself is the best decision you'll never regret. Investing in yourself is equals to more holistic gains. So I hope I will see you again in our next kwentuhan session with Junie. Comment down below if what topic should I tackle or what should we talk about in my next podcast here in this segment, hashtag Kwentos with Junie. Don't forget to subscribe here in my YouTube channel and check out the links posted in the description box below. This is Jen, reminding you that life is better with coffee and sunrise, and I will see you in my next podcast.